Here's what would happen if you ate only McDonald's for 30 days. Ryan Williams, a 29-year-old postman, wanted to prove that it's actually possible to get in shape on a McDonald's diet. Ryan spent $20 to $30 a day for a month on McDonald's and made sure to eat everything on the menu at least once. For each day of this challenge, he would also spend 1 hour every morning exercising in the gym. He said that he wasn't suggesting that eating just McDonald's is a healthy way of living, but instead he wanted to show that it's purely a calorie game opposed to the food you actually eat. And the results were astonishing. He finished the month 16 pounds lighter than when he began and lost over 2% of his body fat. Now comment which fast food restaurant is your favourite. Here's what makes sleep paralysis so terrifying. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night being fully conscious, then realising you can't move a muscle. Your chest tightens and it gets harder to breathe. You start hallucinating and see a dark figure coming towards you. You try and scream for help, but you can't. Are you dying? Are you dreaming? Then all of a sudden you can move again and everything is fine. Experiences like this are common, with over 8% of the population experiencing something like this. It occurs during the REM part of your sleep, the part where your dreams are the most vivid. Your body prevents you from acting out your dreams in real life, meaning you can't move. If you're between the ages of 10 to 25, you're more likely to experience this. Now comment whether you've ever had sleep paralysis. Here's 3 times when you should not drink water. Number 1, right before bed. It can lead to poor quality sleep as you'll need the bathroom during the night, and it may potentially even cause facial swelling in the morning. Number 2, to wash down spicy food. Water actually spreads the capsaicin molecule, which is the thing that makes your mouth feel on fire, therefore making it worse. Drink milk instead. And finally, number 3, if your urine is colourless. This water overload can lead to low sodium levels, which may potentially have damaging health consequences, even a heart attack. Now comment the most amount of water you've drunk in a day. Here's what would happen if you never took off your AirPods. Contrary to what you might think, your ears would not fill up with wax. What would happen is that any dirt or moisture in your ear would get stuck. Dirt contains bacteria, and moisture is notorious for fostering the growth of bacteria. So, within a few weeks, the inside of your ear canal will begin to get inflamed and an infection will start to grow. Eventually that infection will turn into a massive inflamed tissue called a granuloma, and eventually that will rupture your eardrum. You could also wear away the skin of your ear canal down to the skull, exposing the bone. Now comment whether you use wires or AirPods. Here's how much sleep you actually need. Researchers have tested to see how much is required each night, assigning groups of people to 4, 6 and 8 hours of sleep over extended periods of time. After only 2 weeks, the 6-hour group showed a similar reaction time to a person classed as legally drunk. The 4-hour group would typically fall asleep in their cognitive tests, while the 8-hour group showed the best results. Studies have shown that sleeping less than 7 to 8 hours a night can increase the risk of death by 12%. And sleeping more than 7 to 8 hours a night can increase the risk of death by up to 30%. Now comment how long you sleep for each night. Here's a FaceTime and Houseparty hack less than 1% of people know. When you go off of these apps, it pauses your screen and your friends can't see you. However, I know a way where you can see each other's faces still, even when you're off the app. You'll be able to see each other's faces still when you play games like pool, Flappy Birds, Golf Battle, and even Roblox, all while still being able to see your friends' faces. When you tell your friends about this new app, you're going to become instantly popular. Trust me. Now listen closely. The app is called Bunch and you can download it from this button here in my bio. I want you to now tag at least 2 friends that you're going to be the first to tell about this new app and press share copy link to let others know about this video. Thank me later. Here's what happens when a bee stings you. When a bee stings you, it jabs a barbed stinger into your skin, penetrating the surface. The bee should then fly off, leaving behind the stinger with a venomous sac attached. A war then begins to be waged between the venomous sac and your body. Bee sting venom contains proteins that affect skin cells and your immune system, so your body dispatches white blood cells to fight it. And the pain and swelling it leaves behind is caused by the venomous toxins. Now comment whether you've ever been stung by a bee.